Hey everyone, today we're doing a full, detailed breakdown of the 2026 Mercedes-AMG G-63. One of the most iconic performance SUVs on the planet, a vehicle that combines brute power, legendary off-road capability, luxurious refinement, and unmistakable presence into a single machine that stands out on every level. The G63 is the AMG-tuned evolution of the classic G-Class. And for 2026, it continues to deliver jaw-dropping performance while raising the bar in technology, comfort, and everyday useful.Please. The moment you see the 2026 AMG 63 in person, its presence is commanding. Its silhouette is unmistakable, boxy, upright, and imposing with a design lineage that traces back to the original G-Wagon introduced decades ago. But make no mistake, this is a thoroughly modern performance SUV. The exterior blends classic rugged cues with aggressive AMG styling. Up front, the signature AMG Panamericana grille with its vertical chrome slats dominates the fascia, flanked by round LED headlights that pay homage to the classic G-Class look while offering modern lighting, performance, and clarity. The front bumper has large air intakes that aren't just styling elements. They serve to feed more air to the powerful engine and cooling systems. The hood is muscular and sculpted with prominent power domes that hint at the massive torque and horsepower under the skin. Body cladding is muscular without being unwieldy, and wide fender flares give the vehicle an assertive stance that feels planted, even before you turn the ignition key from the side. The 2026 AMG G63's proportions reinforce its capability and premium stature. The tall, upright greenhouse gives excellent visibility and a commanding view of the road or trail. The squared-off wheel arches hold massive forged AMG wheels, typically 20 to 22-inch options wrapped in high performance tires that are as capable on the highway as they are stable off-road. The side profile also shows the running boards and protective trim pieces that lend a functional and purposeful look. Ready for everyday driving or serious terrain? At the rear, the G63 continues its bold design language. The LED taillights are square and modern, but still integrated in a way that respects the G-Class's heritage. The rear bumper is robust and utilitarian yet refined, with dual side exiting AMG exhaust pipes that provide both a unique look and an intoxicating AMG exhaust note. The rear door, a swing-open hatch rather than a liftgate, carries the full-size spare tire prominently, a classic G-Wagon design feature that reinforces ruggedness and tradition. Stepping inside the 2026 AMG 63 feels like entering a high-end luxury cocoon engineered for both comfort and thrill. The cabin wraps you in premium materials: Napa leather, Alcantara, brushed metal, carbon fiber trim, and finely stitched surfaces elevate the interior beyond what most SUVs offer. The seats are deeply bolstered and supportive, designed to hold you in place during spirited cornering, but comfortable enough for long highway journeys. Heating and ventilation are standard on front seats, with multiple power adjustments and memory settings to suit different driver and passenger preferences. The driver's cockpit is thick with technology and premium appointments. A dual-screen digital setup spans the dash, a fully digital gauge cluster behind the AMG-specific steering wheel, and a large center infotainment display that handles navigation, media, performance data, and vehicle settings. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, making smartphone integration seamless, while in-car Wi-Fi, multiple USB-C ports, and premium audio systems, often Burmester, cater to connectivity and entertainment needs. One of the G63's most defining elements is its powertrain, and in the 2026 model it remains awe-inspiring. Powering the SUV is a handcrafted AMG 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, a performance icon in its own right, that generates around 577 horsepower and a whopping 627 pounds-ft of torque, and in some markets even higher output variants depending on tuning packages. This engine's delivery is immediate and visceral, throttle response is sharp, torque is massive across the RPM range, and the exhaust note is a growling, deep-throated roar that few rival SUVs can match. The engine is paired with the AMG's 9-speed MCT multi-clutch technology automatic transmission, which delivers lightning-fast shifts and strong acceleration. The result is explosive performance. The G63 scoots from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 4.3 seconds, astonishing for a vehicle of its size and weight. The acceleration feels relentless, with torque available instantly thanks to AMG's calibration and the twin-turbo setup. Despite its brute force, The G63's chassis and suspension systems are finely tuned. MG has equipped the SUV with an adaptive suspension setup that balances comfort with control. On roads, the SUV feels surprisingly refined for its heavyweight frame. The suspension soaks up bumps and irregular pavement while minimizing body roll. In Sport or Sport Plus modes, the ride stiffens. Throttle response sharpens, steering feedback increases, and the overall driving experience becomes more dynamic and connected. A big part of what makes the G63 legendary is its capability beyond pavement. True to its heritage, it retains a body-on-frame structure and robust four-wheel drive system with low-range gearing. 3 locking differentials, center, front, and rear. An impressive ground clearance for serious off-road excursions. Whether you're navigating rocky trails, climbing steep terrain, or crawling through mud, the G63 is engineered to maintain traction and control thanks to torque vectoring and sophisticated traction systems. The SUV's off-road modes adjust power delivery, braking, and differential lock behavior to suit surface conditions, making challenging terrain far more manageable. Braking performance is equally serious, with large ventilated discs and multi-piston calipers providing confident stopping power even under repeated high-speed use. Brake feel is firm and predictable, important for a performance SUV that can weigh in significantly heavier than typical sports cars. On the safety and driver assistance front, the 2026 AMG G63 is thoroughly modern. Standard and available systems include adaptive cruise control with steering assist, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian cyclist detection, cross-traffic alert, and 360-degree camera systems. All these technologies are tuned to work seamlessly with the SUV's performance character, not to intrude, but to support drivers with added confidence and awareness. Practicality in daily life is also part of what makes the AMG G63 compelling. The cabin is spacious, with plenty of room for passengers. Adults in the rear seats sit comfortably with good headroom and legroom, and cargo space is generous behind the rear bench. Fold-down rear seats expand storage capacity for larger items like luggage, outdoor gear, or bulky gear. Integrated power outlets and well-placed storage. Cubbies make everyday usability much more convenient. Fuel economy won't be a headline figure. Powerful V8 engines like this prioritize performance over extreme efficiency, but the G63 manages reasonable real-world performance for a vehicle of this class thanks to modern engine management, cylinder deactivation systems, and optimized transmission mapping. Pricing for the 2026 Mercedes-AMG G63 places it firmly in the premium luxury SUV segment. Base pricing reflects its performance, capability, and premium materials, and higher trims or option packages such as AMG Night Package, carbon fiber exterior accents, premium audio systems, and advanced comfort packages can push the price into true luxury territory. However, given its unique combination of luxury, power, off-road ability, and brand prestige, many buyers find the value proposition strong relative to more conventional performance SUVs. So, who is the 2026